Okay, Libra, happy Thursday. Welcome to your daily focus show. We've got temperance. So there's some place in your life where you're re-examining your priorities. You're trying to figure out, you've got two cards. You've got temperance and the Two of Pentacles, where you're trying to balance stuff. You're feeling like you're stretched thin, like you're being pulled in two different directions. And you're trying to get that balance, that creativity, that flow going in your life again. You're trying to integrate those two different parts of yourself or your life. You're moving towards this goal. You're trying to find more solid ground, and you're leaving behind any sort of temporary satisfaction in order to achieve your long-term goals, your long-term satisfaction. We've got the Page of Swords and the Knight of Wands. So the Page of Swords, you're looking at transforming your thinking. You're really studying the way that you're thinking about the situation. You're trying to heal it. You're seeing things from different perspectives to try and work out your own perspective. Sometimes this can talk about somebody keeping an eye on you, or like somebody who's a stalker. Just be wary of that. To me, this is more about you researching secrets, or researching new information, new ways of connecting, so you can master your thinking, trying to find the solution, right? Trying to learn and grow. It could be something related to the phone or the internet or finances even. But you're leveling up because you're taking this action with the Knight of Wands. This is talking about transforming and moving up, really looking deeply at yourself for that guidance and having that strength to transform, to take the action, to move forwards. Now we have the Strength card in the reverse. And in the reverse, this can talk about self-doubt. It can talk, yes, about pride, anger, and rage on its negative side. But more often it's talking about a lack of courage because you have self-doubt, because you're afraid. You're losing hope. You're trying to transform. Death is the first clarifier, and it's talking about purging those inner thoughts, those inner behaviors that don't work for you anymore, that aren't helping you to level up. That's part of what you need to get into balance, is your thinking, your behaviors that aren't helping you move forwards anymore. They're keeping you stuck. They're keeping you stagnant. Death says transform those thoughts. Shed your old skin, your old ways of thinking, and grow a new skin, right? Two of Pentacles. Okay, this can talk about... It can talk about the ability to be yourself despite the toxic environment. You're trying to maintain your calm and dexterity, even though there's a lot of chaos going around you. You feel like you're on this treadmill. You're constantly juggling and struggling. Like that Temperance card, you're being pulled into two different directions. And it's a constant thing. There's two different sides, and you're in the middle. You're trying to get them together, but it feels like it's an impossible task, and like you're going to fail at it. And that's what Two of Pentacles feels like. It feels like it's an impossible task. You can't figure out which one to prioritize. And this is talking about what you aren't able to finish emotionally because you're constantly juggling, you're constantly going back and forth between the two different things, and it's affecting your health. Okay, yeah, you're able to adapt a little bit for a while. You're able to get that sort of balance, but it's affecting you in the long term. On one side, we have the Knight of Swords, which is all about taking action to transform your thinking. And on the other side, we have the Two of Swords, which is about kind of being at this crossroads and being a little bit stagnant and not facing your emotions. You know, if she's facing away from her emotions, she's facing away from the sun, away from her creativity, her growth, her potential. I said she, but this could be a he too. Because they're not making this choice to move forwards towards their peace, towards their path that's going to bring them peace, that's going to bring them that strength and that joy. They're not examining their values in regards to the strength card. And there's going to be a tower, okay? There's going to be a tower. Either something is going to hit you and you're going to really look at things from a different point of view. It's going to give you an aha moment, or the tower is going to bring in something from the universe that you cannot change, something that just happens and you have absolutely no control over it, one way or the other. The only thing you can control is the way that you react to it, how you think about it, how you feel about it. That's your only control. The High Priest in the reverse, this is talking about where you might be giving into delusion or deceptions, any sort of illusions, any sort of giving into repressing emotions, paranoia. It talks about secrets. It talks about mistrust. It even talks about a loss. We have the Hierophant in the reverse. This also can talk about a loss because somebody could be corrupt around you. Somebody could be giving you bad advice around you. It can also talk about rejecting the values and the traditions of society, but to me this is about somebody being dishonest around you. We have Three of Pentacles in the reverse, and this talks about some sort of interference, you know, some sort of competition or disharmony that you might have been feeling stagnant. And it can even talk about this feeling of being like you're in a group at work, but you're the only one doing the work. Like you're carrying all the load, or like you're part of the group, but you're actually not, you know, like they shun you type of thing. So it could be a difficult employer where you're probably not going to get, you know, they make unreasonable demands and you're not going to get any sort of recognition. No matter how good a job you do, you're just not going to get anything more than what you've got. So when you're looking at this person who could be corrupt, when you're looking at your self-doubt, your low energy, and these raw emotions in regards to this person, you're going to get this tower moment, okay? You either have to take action or there's going to be an action taken for you, I think. I don't think this Tower is going to be an aha moment. I think you're going to have to make the decision because something is going to happen. It's going to change. You were looking at taking action, and for some reason you didn't. For some reason you didn't transform. Whether it was self-doubt or, low energy, that made it hard for you to move forwards. It's getting to that breaking point. I hope you have a better Thursday. I'll see you tomorrow.